Have you ever noticed nobody hires a realtor because they want a realtor? They hire one because they want the problem to disappear. And that's a pretty big difference. So when I was younger, I thought realtors sold houses. And then like 20 years later, 22 years to be exact, I learned that it's probably only about 20% of the job. The rest, it's solving hundreds of little problems that most people never ever see. It kind of reminds me of a backstage crew at a concert. Nobody buys a ticket to watch them. But if they don't show up, then the whole show falls apart. Here's what most sellers imagine. A realtor comes over, they put a sign in the front yard, they take a few pictures, they upload them online, and then voila, poof. Somebody magically shows up with a suitcase full of money. If only that were the case. But in reality, selling a home is a lot like directing traffic at a four-way intersection, riding a bicycle, peeling an orange, taking pictures during a parade. You got the buyers, you've got the lenders, you got the title companies, the inspectors, the appraisers, the contractors, insurance companies, and sometimes attorneys. And if every one of them has a different deadline, and if one person gets held up, guess what? Everybody gets held up. One of the biggest surprises for sellers, the house usually isn't what causes the problems. People do. Buyers get nervous. Lenders ask for more than one document. An inspection uncovers something nobody expected. The appraisal comes in light. Moving trucks get delayed. Life happens. And a good realtor spends more time solving problems than opening doors. Now here's something that's kind of funny. Nobody has ever called me and said, John, I'd really like to hire someone who's good at handling inspections. Or I need somebody who's calm when the deal starts falling apart. And that's exactly why they're hiring me, because everything goes perfectly. Anybody can look like a great realtor. Look, it's a Tuesday afternoon, a phone call rings and says something like this, John, we got a problem. That's when experience earns its paycheck. And no, it doesn't mean that every transaction is stressful. Most actually go very smoothly. But when something unexpected pops up, isn't it nice having somebody who's been there and done that, got the t-shirt? Sort of like carrying an umbrella. You don't need it every day, but it certainly is good to have it on the day you do. So, over this series, I'm going to pull back the curtain on what actually happens when you sell a home. No sales pitch, no scare tactics, just the stuff nobody ever explains, because the more you understand the process, the less stressful it is, the less stressful it becomes. So, I'm John Ruckman. Welcome to the series. I help people buy and sell homes across Maryland. And if nothing else, I hope these videos help you feel a little more confident about you before you ever put a sign in the front yard. I'll see you in the next video. Catch the series.